Tis, ladies and gentlemen, is the Erlenberg I just played on. Legit 2 minutes ago came out from the battle. And I'm showcasing Tis start behind over here, focusing on the castle or the fort section over here, because things are about to change, and in quite a big time. Wargaming has been cooking with maps lately, you know, yesterday or 2 days ago. We just got a 1.28.1 update, which introduced basically 2 new maps. Airfield was reworked and finally released. Ensk region is basically a completely new map as well, with, you know, hints of Ensk in the city. But Airfield, I think we can say, is a completely new map. The only thing that stayed the same is the name. And next up, what they are going to work on, guys, is Erlenberg. And we have some quite a major changes coming to this map right over here. So let's step by step, let's take a look at it, and I would like to hear what you think about that as well. And by the way, it has been a day for EU server or 2 days for NA server, Asia server, since this update is live. Have you had big Ensk region, and have you had the new airfield? What do you think about those maps as well? I would really like to hear that. But talking about the new version of the Erlenberg, what they are thinking about doing, and by the way, I think this is the Erlenberg version number like 15 or something like that. If very OG players remember, this map used to be a completely different one as well. The sides, especially the river, has been through and been standing there, but everything else has been pretty much changed quite a bit over the years. So you can see here one spawn, the bushy spawn over here is going to get a little chainsaw action, is going to meet with a lumberjack, and yeah, you know, winter, cold winter. What can you do? You need to heat up the house, and a lot of trees have been removed over here. The rest of the area kind of stays the same. They are moving the gap though, you can see that. But the rest of the things stay the same over here. And a lot of trees from the distance, you're going to see the picture about that as well, will be removed. So moving on, this is the other side of the spawn, the other spawn basically, and same treatment over here. Some lumberjack action, but some key trees still remain up here. Some key trees still remain. Okay, so this is the current version, and this is the new version. Easier ramp to get down, and you are not able to drown over here anymore, as many of you have, you know, experienced. I have actually drowned dropping off from this bridge as well. So I can raise my hand and say accidents happen. View from the city, so this is what we currently have. And this is what the upgraded version is going to be like. And did you see, guys? You saw 2 very big elephants in the room already from this screen. So this is the current version, and this is the improved, not improved, but reworked Erlenberg. Look, pay attention on the right side. As someone said in the chat, they finally did the fundraiser and they expanded the castle or expanded the fort. Look at that. It stretches all the way basically towards the city over there. And also same about the other hill, which will be reworked massively. Massively. And this hill gets a counter hill as well over here, just like that. Okay. So big things to look at once again. Another angle. Hello? This is like the annoying neighbor, you know. This is like the annoying neighbor who step by step comes closer to your border, increasing the fence or closing the fence towards yours. But in this case, the neighbor said, fuck it, you know, let's do it with one step and building behind your door, pretty much. Pretty massive. Pretty damn massive. And this is one of the city angles. This is... yeah, I see. Houses removed. Made some room for fort to shoot down, to shoot up. I guess. Like, how this map is going to play, how it feels, yada yada yada. Pictures can only give one feel, but how it finally plays, of course, we have to wait and see for that. Everything on this side of the river stays exactly the same by the looks of it. And they have a UFO. Oh my god. Did I just spot UFO, guys? I may have. So this doesn't seem to be entrance to the fort. This is more like an exit away from the fort. And the peeking hole at the same time as well. Okay. So this house has been removed from the city. Just to make the passage over here coming down or attacking the fort section. Higher view. Man, this is massive. This is legitimately massive. Like, it's a complete... It is not a completely different map, I would say, but this side of the map is definitely completely different playstyle and gameplay. And I believe this changes everything about this map. Like, the city is not going to play how it used to anymore. Like, from this spawn, heavy tanks were driving up over here into this window. Or up there behind this rubble, or up here behind this rubble, shooting left, right, center. This team was usually attacking that on that side. So I believe all of that is going to be changed as well with this over here. Maybe a heavy tank flank, you know, this play is still viable, this play could still be viable. But the rest of the map is going to, for sure, play differently. And this little arty forest over here, I would call it arty forest. The border has... did they bring the border closer, or they just did the terrain differences, terrain changes over here? Has a lot of trees has been removed, plus the terrain has been raised down there, because from here we can't see the border, but over here we can. Better understanding over here. Yeah, okay, so it still has a little dip over here, a little bowl section, but still increased, and a lot of trees removed. This seems to be a very cold winter, a lot of trees needed. Some of them have been moved towards this section. Okay, now we see the other side of the map, now we see the other side of the hill differences. Yeah, so this was the many times kind of OP sniping hill with hard to counter if you didn't have like a good lighting player playing up here or not, right? But now the hill play revamped as well completely, and now you have the hill entrance and also the hill play from both sides, from this side and also from the other side. Yes. Once again, big difference in the corner of the map here. Artillery can't hide that easily anymore. I hope we get more close-up pictures of the middle as well. We should. So this is the old spawn over here. The spawn and the sniping strip, let's say. The sniping strip. A lot of trees removed. A lot of trees removed. Way harder to hide here. Easier time for scouts to scout out the snipers. You can still knock over trees, you know. You can still knock over that tree and snipe from here, let's say. Or knock over a couple of trees back here. There is still that play possible. Some trees remaining. But it is definitely not that safe anymore. Not that safe, not that brushy anymore. Okay, this house, the owner of this house was forcefully removed from the map. Has to find a new home now. Good luck, mate. Still a little sniping balcony, but not enough cover for you. Maybe for hull down snipers, I don't know. Terrain differences. Yep, terrain has been changed as well. So, So far, I would say pretty much everything besides the main streets itself has been revamped. And this will like straight up change the gameplay as well. Like you can see, the main city area or village or however you call it, and this river section as well, are still identical to what they used to be, but the rest of the map plays differently, which changes the flow of the map overall, right? Which changes the flow of the map overall. Still some scouting pushes over here, you can knock it over. And get some scouting action if your team wins this part of the map, this side of the map. Now you have to worry about the counters on the map, near the map border, red line hill as well. Yeah, I'm talking about this right here. This is pretty crazy. This is actually pretty crazy. Very open section, you know, still remains on the map. Open section remains on the map, but the open section is only open at the start of the battle or towards the end of the battle when people are driving and leaving the position. The rest of the time it is not gonna be played that much. The windmill stays strong. Slightly moved. Together with this house, slightly moved. Those houses completely removed. Yeah. You can still drive up here. Now this is a position where hull down mediums, for example, or maybe even heavies now, are going to have a good time. Until Artie says hello. This is from the top of the hill here. Another hill view. You can get up from here or down from here and flank that hill. You can get up from here, drive down, boom, maybe down from here as well and flank. Okay, it has some blaze over here. At least it has some different angles how to approach the hill. And what to do when you gain an advantage. Fighting through the advantage. Okay, so let's pay attention to the fort as well from this side. Yeeted. This has been made a lot more open. Which means a lot less, it will see a lot less plays. Because, let's say, you drive up here, you can't run away safely anymore because you will get spotted. Right? Previously you were able to run away safely. You had a massive wall of trees blocking the vision between you and scouts and light tanks and whatnot, or mediums and whatnot. But now, good luck trying to run away if you lose this side, right? But how often is this open field going to be played from now on? That's another question. Everything will most likely focus towards the fort. One random house added. Hey, this is the most important thing. One random ass ugly house as well, which doesn't feel like it fits here. And it's so crooked and weirdly shaped as well. A random ass house added outside the map. No, that's actually silly, man. Someone thought, oh, what to do? I have 150 megabytes left to spend. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a couple more trees and also just one random house back there. It looks drunk indeed. Alright. Trees removed. So it's harder, way harder to be sneaky. Way harder to be sneaky. But, once again, coming back to the overall gameplay, the overall theme. What is going to be on this map? Yeah. That is changed. That is changed. So now, with this big fort, right? Look at this, guys. Look at this. What do you think? Is this map like divided into 3 heavy sections? Like massive fight could happen over here. Massive fight could happen in the city as it does now. And massive fight could happen on the other side of the map hill. So you have like 3 different sections where the big fights can happen. Old, new, old, and boom, in your face. It looks beautiful. This over here looks bloody beautiful. I gotta say. It actually does. You can still go on this little island over there, or this, I don't know, how do you call it? But you have nothing to do over there anymore. All the trees have been removed as well. All the trees have been removed. There's a more, like, look at this. This is a massive fundraising, guys. Fundraising by the castle, because that expansion is not cheap, guys. That expansion is not cheap. So yeah, this, beautiful people, is the new Erlenberg. What Wargaming is cooking on, what Wargaming is working on. Please let me know what do you think about that. Like what you see, would like to test it out. You love the current Erlenberg. Wargaming, don't touch my Erlenberg, or please, I can't wait for it. Please be here sooner. What are your thoughts? Thank you very much for tuning in today, guys, to the Erlenberg, new Erlenberg overview. This is what we had, as I said. Just played on it. Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, take care, and bye. See you later.